And welcome back to what is a little bit of a hot start anyway for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. We're continuing along with Zone 300. This is Map 13, Dark Crypt. Well, we start off with a bunch of imps and shotgunners. We're hoping to have the imp start that little fight that the shotgunner's going to lose. And then if I can just kind of sneak over a little bit, grab the regular shotgun, and then continue and take care of the rest of the shotgunners so I can take care of them, I guess, and also pick up their ammo. So that would be a good way to start it. So that's how I do it. And then now what we do is we go ahead and we finish off the imps. And as simple as that, the room has been cleared. Our first secret, though, is here. But before I get to that, the game's powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. As always, we are playing on the ultraviolence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 67 kills to be had. We have 2 secrets, 43 items. Well, the one secret that I was about to tell you about, you can see the side of the pillar is a little different. Let's go ahead and press. The Megasphere. Never say no to the Megaspheres. Let's power up, and now we can pick up, if you like, all of our health and armor boni along the floor here. Let's open up, and then we just have a bunch of gunners. What we try to do, if possible, is try to take care of all the gunners with a few shots. Try not to hit those barrels down there. There are a couple of mancubi, but there's also a super shotgun. If we're lucky, we'll get the barrels to blow up virtue of the mancubi. And then they'll actually turn on each other and infight because the damage will come from the fire of one to the barrels, which will have the other mancubi think that it was the first mancubi that attacked it. Then they'll continue to fight amongst themselves. They won't cause any damage, but it is a funny spectacle. Let's go ahead. So let them get a little closer. All right, go for it, guys. No? Come on, this is the fun part. I think he's a little too far. Wow, this is never happened before. The really terrible aim. Oh, there we go. Wait. Yes. So we do, as you hear, have infighting. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show it to you unless the other one fires off. I'm just letting this, see if I can get it to happen. See? The Mancubus down the way is firing at the first Mancubus because of the barrel explosion. Anyway, just a little fun oddity for the Doom programming code. Of course, they can't do any damage to the other, but it's extremely rare to have enemies of the same cloth, I guess, fighting each other. And I wanted to show you how you can have that as a fun spectacle. So that's that. Okay, well, this just frankly lowers everything. And we're going to go ahead now, try our best to just stay away from the enemies for a moment while we head over here and grab the rad suits. Yeah, we do want to grab the rad suit. We do want to pick up more ammo that's being dropped. We'll let the enemies kind of fight amongst themselves. There's a chainsaw there if you really want to do that. Feel free. I do not. As you can see, there's a lot of infighting. And now with the remnants of the alien horde, or the monster horde, let's go ahead and finish them off. Not too bad, so let's just go ahead and we'll take care of them that way. So it is a damaging floor, of course, so be careful. Now, armed with the yellow key, we do have the Baron to take care of. Now, if you're low on ammo, there is a secret below that has a plasma rifle, but you're going to have to go through an awful lot of enemies to do that. So hopefully you've saved some of your ammo. Let's go ahead now. Let's trigger some fighting. As you can hear, there's some disagreement down below. We have some cacos, we have a revenant, we have an imp, we have some pinkies, some shotgunners down the way too, and a chain gunner if he'll appear. I don't see him yet. There we go. Oh no. Well, I thought for sure that the revenant would trigger the caco, but it doesn't seem so. All right, well, let's just go ahead and trigger the caco ourselves. Well, we do have the chain gun, so why don't we go ahead and from a distance anyway, take care of them, and then with the regular shotgun, let's finish off the imp here. And I think there's a chain gunner there. Yeah, there we go. Hiding in the corner like a little sneak. There we go. All right, now let's go grab our prize, frankly, which is right here. So let's just go ahead, press the stairs, fall down. There's a backpack, a whole bunch of plasma, and a plasma rifle. So armed with that, we can go ahead and cause even more trouble if you like, but I think for now we don't really need it. We can just take care of this imp. Then we'll take out our chain gun as well, because as soon as we turn the corner, it'll take out a pain elemental. Well, we got lots of chain gun bullets. We haven't used too many. And that's that. Not even any lost souls have been barfed out. Hit the switch. This will take us back to this original room now. We have the blue key, and we can continue through the blue door. Chain gunner waiting for us. There's, in fact, a couple of chain gunners waiting for us and a couple of imps. The chain gunner's well placed out the other end of the room, though. So if you're not careful, you can take some strays, and there's the other imp. So we got both chain gunners, and we got the imps. Now, as soon as we press the exit, take out your plasma. There are 3 Hell Knights in there, but one will immediately teleport that way. So that's where we're headed. All right, well, we took care of the one teleporting Hell Knight. The other 2 come out to dance. So let's dance. And that should be it. We can go and pick up our shotgun shell reward and do our final count. Yes, all 67 kills, full secrets, and all 43 items. Yeah, you know what that means. Indeed you do, because we're done. That's Dark Crypt. It's a fun little map, map 13. There is a couple of fun secrets there. I like the Megasphere, obviously. Definitely want to power up to 200 on both ends. Certainly very advantageous to find that at the beginning. Anyway, I do hope you did enjoy the map. Maybe you enjoyed the walkthrough for the sake of watching, maybe for the sake of getting some good tips and tricks. Either way, do hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. For now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.